Hey, welcome back. My name is Jay Oza. I teach, mentor, and coach people on public speaking so that they can get winning high stakes speeches, whether it's for a job interview, a business meeting, or even a conference. In this episode of Speech Tip, I want to talk about listening. And the reason I want to talk about listening is that you always hear that listening is a very important skill. And I agree completely. But what kind of listening are they talking about? What do listening to who? Listening to people? The problem we have today is that there is so much information. Like you watch television news, there are people constantly talking and you're listening, you're listening, you're listening. But I think the one person that we don't listen to is ourselves. Think about it. We don't listen to ourselves. Now, you might say, well, what about people who meditate? They're listening to themselves. Yes, but they're listening in a way that their thought kind of remains in their brain. It never really gets out and comes back in. Here's what I want you to do, because I do this and it is really, really important. There's a lot of thoughts that come into our head right as soon as you get up. At least that's when you're conscious till the time you go to sleep. And then at night, who knows what's going on unless you get up in the middle of the night. Your brain is constantly thinking, coming up with thoughts. A lot of it just never gets captured. We don't capture any of that stuff. It's gone. Boom. Think about it. If we had the capacity to capture all the thoughts in our brain, how much data would that take up? Gigabytes? Who knows? Terabytes? 10 terabytes? I think it's a humongous number that I don't think anybody's ever figured out. But there is one thing I have figured out is when I go for a walk or sometimes in the office something comes up, I record my thoughts right in this audio recorder. It's simple to get, it costs about $30 or something. One I have is Olympus, but you can find it. Go on Amazon or anywhere and you can get this. You need one of these. And I record my thoughts. That's great. So what I've done is something came into my head and I captured it. But that doesn't end it right there. Instead of listening to other people, you're going to be amazed how well your brain works. We just don't ever listen to it. Record your thoughts, get to your office where it's quiet, and just listen to what you have said. And you'd be amazed. You'd be saying, hey, is that me thinking that? Is that me speaking that? The first person you have to listen to is yourself. Start doing that, and you're going to be impressed with how smart you are. I didn't even know how smart I was till I started using this. And then I don't really listen to it right away. I give it a little time and then I turn it on. I'm like, wait a second, that's really me. How did I come up with that thought? Believe me, our brain is just an amazing organ. It comes up with amazing thoughts. And the reason is either we just don't capture it or we don't even listen to ourselves. And we always end up listening to these dopes on TV. They're just regurgitating all the stuff that you could have come up with. They're not that much smarter than you. Okay, they might look nicer, they might dress nicer, okay, they might even speak nicer, but that doesn't mean they think better than you. A lot of their thinking is just nonsense. Think about it. Their thinking isn't any better than yours. You have the same ability to think. In fact, even better, because you can take time, read books, articles, magazines, YouTube. Everything is out there for you to have a thought. Plus, you have your own experience. You have your observation capability, insights, all sorts of things that is unique to you. But you gotta capture it in here. And then you gotta listen to it. And if you start doing it, you yourself are gonna make yourself smarter. You don't need to depend on other people. And believe me, after a while, you can then take this and make a recording like I'm doing right now. This recording is the result of something that I recorded here. And what I recorded here is that we don't listen to ourselves. If you can't listen to yourself first, how in the world are you going to listen to other people? The first person you got to listen to is yourself. And if you become good at that, you're going to become good at listening to other people. Try this, and believe me, you're going to become much more interesting and much more smarter than you are right now. And people are going to be impressed with how well you know and how well you articulate what you know. Give it a try and let me know how it works. And as usual, thank you for watching this video.